Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku Ultra Instinct Limits Super Surpassed. This is a Tamshii Nations Store exclusive S.H.Figuarts repaint of the Ultra Instinct Goku. He has had another release besides the standard release as well with the Toyotaro version, and it seems like every time we see this figure something is different, sort of head-wise or release-wise. Now, this is a Tamshii Nations Store exclusive. I think it is sold at some events when they do, little tours and things, but for the most part, you can grab it at the Tamshii Nations Store in Japan. I don't think that this is time limited, similar to, the Innocent Challenger Goku. You just sort of need to show up and grab it. So it is nice that it is exclusive, but not, timed exclusive, which is so annoying sometimes with these figures. But this is effectively a re-release of a figure that they've done twice already, but there are a few things that are different here. So taken out of the box, here is what the new Goku comes with. So we get the figure itself, we get 3 faces, a bunch of different hands, as well as an alternate hair sculpt for action poses. Nothing too crazy really. Effectively it's similar to the Toyotaro Goku, but the windswept hair that we have and the hair sculpt in general is way different here. So taken out of the box and put on a display, here is the new Goku, and for the most part it is the same figure, the same body type and pants sculpt, everything. It is 2.0 Goku. The pants are a translucent, transparent sort of plastic, so they do, when you shine a light on them, they catch the light beautifully, but if you shine the light through them, you'll see past it. Not as sort of translucent as the Super Saiyan Goku event exclusive from last year, but still, pretty good. All things considered, it has that same sort of effect. There is also a subtle glitter effect throughout the pants, and I guess that catches the light a little bit better as well. The skin tone is much paler than what we've had previously, and when we do a comparison with the other Ultra Instinct Gokus, you'll see it. And the hair is not only a brand new sculpt, but it is a heavy metallic finish, so it almost looks like metal, but it does work fairly well in this case. So here is the Goku put up against the other releases of Ultra Instinct Goku, the original release on the left and the Toyotaro release on the right. So you can see this new pale Goku is very pale in comparison to the others, but you can see his pants catch the light way different. It is, almost pearlescent, glittery, translucent, just catches the light really differently. And the whole finish and style of this Goku is different to what we're used to. And you can also see that the hair sculpt has changed between all of the figures, as well as the face detail between all of the figures. The original came out at a time when they didn't do as much, detail work on the faces. They captured the likeness enough, but not so much that they looked like the character jumped off the screen. The Toyotaro one is based on the manga, so it is a very, very specific design, but the hair sculpt is way different and I'd say more accurate to Ultra Instinct Goku. And then the latest release has got way more detail on the faces. Again, a little bit more anime lined, and the sculpt is a little bit more, in line with how Ultra Instinct Goku's hair is meant to look, where it has very, sharp details. So I think that this one is probably a little bit more anime accurate, at least in terms of, the sculpt and face detail. Now, posability is similar to what we've seen before. I've gone through it many, many times, but he's got a ball joint in the head and neck. His arms can rotate all the way around. He can butterfly his arms in just a little bit. There's an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbows, as well as ball hinge at the wrist. He has a bit of chest crunching. I think you can extend it just a little bit more if you'd like. It does leave some gaps, but it's fine. There's a swivel at the waist. The belt piece is floating. You can do the splits that far. Kick forward and back that far. There is a bend at the knee, as well as a swivel at the upper thigh. His feet can pivot at the ankle and bend at the toes. Not the best pivot, just because of how the 2.0 legs were sculpted, but they've since remedied that with future releases. In terms of faces, we get a serious face out of the box, a teeth clenched angry face, which is asymmetrical, looks beautiful, as well as a really vicious shouting face, looks pretty crazy. We do also get the windswept hair, which works really, really well for the teeth clenched and shouting faces. The hair is quite sharp, like I said, but it does capture, that sort of in motion look that they were really going for. It is way different to the Toyotaro Windswept hair, where it was sort of like flowing motion. This is much more sharp angles, which I think works quite well. And with those accessories, you can get Ultra Instinct Goku into some pretty good poses. Not the craziest articulation out there, and not super photogenic, because sometimes it's hard to get the metallic finishes as well as the translucent plastic and super shininess of everything like just right. But it does look good nonetheless. The spread of accessories is fine for what you're going for. You can probably swap out a few accessories here or there from the previous Ultra Instinct Gokus, but because of the skin tone differences, it's very difficult to do like head swaps and things like that unless you're swapping out, the entire torsos. But it is what it is. It's a fairly good release. I think that if you're going to get any Ultra Instinct Goku, I still think probably the original one is the best because of the amount of accessories, but if you want like accuracy of character, this one is good as well. The Toyotaro one is, you're looking for something very specific, especially with the main release, where it comes with the encyclopedia type Figurepedia thing of all the S.H.Figuarts up until that point. That's its own sort of thing, but just speaking as figures, I think the original release and this one are pretty good in terms of like accuracy to the character, and I do like how this one looks on a shelf compared to the other Ultra Instinct Gokus. Very much like is eye-catching beyond the others, and I think he needs that quite a bit. If it came with an aura effect, it'd be even better, but that's not how these sort of releases work. But he is very good, and I think he is worth sort of like picking up if it's convenient to do so, not to like seek him out aggressively or anything like that. We do sort of need a 3.0 Ultra Instinct Goku, and having this one released just as we're getting 3.0 figures makes it seem like we're not going to get one for a while at least. But it is still nice nonetheless. Having updated faces really does go a long way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know, it really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys.